Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of DML. So as you can see, we did unlock the Sandcastle Dragon in the latest Dragon's Delight event, which means that we had to get 130 happy dragons altogether, which honestly I didn't think we were going to do, so I did quite a bit better than I thought I was going to be. But I really did think that we were going to get that Vulture Dragon, but unfortunately enough, as DML goes, even though I was 10 points ahead, less than 3 hours to the end of the event, I got overtaken in the last 10 seconds of the event. I did, honestly, even put on a very small bundle of berries when they were on sale, which is why I have VIP now, but I really should have just gone all out if I was going to spend anything, so moral of the story is, if you're going to spend any money on this game, make sure you're going to spend a lot, because otherwise it's just going to be a waste of time. But I am going to go ahead and put his egg into the hatchery now that it's all been cleared out. So we have, I honestly really do like the Sandcastle's design. He's so goofy, and his egg looks really cool as well. Again, seeing a sandy castle-shaped egg on a nest seems pretty weird, to be honest. But I am very glad that we have the opportunity to at least get one dragon out of an event that I really did think that we'd get both out of. But back in the world of Windows DML, I've still been trying to breed the matriarch dragon. Hasn't been going too well so far. I've literally only gotten 6-hour breeding times so far. It's actually a little bit annoying. Like, at least if I'm breeding epics, it kind of feels like I'm getting closer, or if I'm breeding rares, at least it feels like it's kind of a rare dragon. But I'm just getting a little bit screwed over at the moment. And the clan stuff I don't think is going too well, because, you know, a lot of people have been complaining about it, and I did this morning. Just, these towers take far too long to destroy. I know a few clans are actually doing quite well and have finished their first tower now, but just think, that's one tower out of like 5 or whatever the number is, and you've got like another 2 days to defeat the whole thing and defeat the clan dragon at the end. So, genuinely, I don't think anyone is going to be finishing off the event entirely, like taking down the clan dragon yet. So, we'll see if they're going to tweak the event the next time it comes out. You know, they can't always make perfect events every time, which is why it's important that you do give your feedback back to the DML team whenever you can. But unless we're all just doing something horrendously wrong, which I don't think is the case, but, you know, I guess we'll just wait and see. And I have been missing so frequently as well with all my shots. It's actually a little bit annoying. But on Windows, it seems like everyone started attacking the bottom right, a tower instead, which I thought we were attacking the bottom left one, but apparently that was just me, so kind of made myself look like a little bit of a fool there. Luckily, we are still ahead of this clan that has the Brimstone Dragon, which surprises me quite a bit, because, you know, Brimstone is very difficult to get a hold of, and mostly it's just in really competitive or dedicated clans, rather than just a crappy clan like ours, so I'm surprised that we're even competing against these guys, because we do have quite a few inactive members on Windows, mostly myself as well, so that does surprise me a little bit. You know, we'll see what happens. Maybe something's going to happen like it did in the Dragon's Delight event, where I get overtaken in literally the last 10 seconds of the event. Like, I think what happened was either they saved up all of their tokens, or they realized that I was just too far ahead and just spent for the last section. I don't know what the deal was, but being 2 points behind and not winning on the Dragon's Delight event when I was in first place literally the whole time. Like, if Gameloft hadn't have extended the event time period, I actually would have won that event, which does kind of, it really does annoy me quite a bit to think, hey, you know those extra 3 hours that you gave to us as compensation for the lost time due to the servers going down? Yeah, thanks for that. I just missed out on the Vulture because of that. Again, that's assuming that it was just the person wasn't around earlier in the day to either spend or do whatever. but if they hadn't have added those 3 extra hours, I actually would have gotten the Vulture. So I'm feeling pretty pooper peeved Steve. Very much so, in fact. Ugh. You know, it's just one of those things where everyone's angry because the servers went down and they're just giving back to everyone because we do deserve the extra time, but I would have won! I would have won Game Loft. Mark my words, I will have my revenge one day. And, you know, just for that very reason, myself and the other person that just about beat me in the event, we were the only 2 people even trying to fight it out in the end. Because, again, I was ahead in the event by like 10-15 points the whole time, minimum. And then we were the only 2, like, anywhere even close to each other's scores at the end. So not having a range of players that can earn the top dragon, it was really infuriating. Like, even the weekend events, it's always the top 10 or top 15. It's never just the top 1 person. Ugh. You know, there aren't many things I complain about, but me getting screwed over... Oh, that shadow thing is actually pretty good, but me getting screwed over because of the extra allotted time we're given... You know, that's the thing that I didn't think I'd ever complain about, but there you go. There's what angered me today, but at least the competitiveness of the, like, last little leg of the event, like, pushed me forward to actually get the sandcastle, because I didn't think that I was going to get the sandcastle, because it looked like what was going to happen was I was going to win the Vulture and not the sandcastle, but it actually just reversed itself completely, so we easily got the sandcastle, didn't get the Vulture. Ugh. You know, this is going to be one of those events where I'm like, look, you put like £4 on of wasted money, you accidentally gave yourself VIP because it was your first purchase on Android, and it was all for naught. Because the whole point of the Android series is to play it without putting any money on, and for the most part I'm still sticking by that, because I haven't put any gems on or anything, it was just berries or event tokens, which means I don't get any VIP level off of that. So, that's still pretty much true. It's just, if I was ever in a situation like that, where I thought I was going to be guaranteed, pretty much, like a really special dragon, sure, I'll put on like a few quid to try and get that dragon, but not today, my friends. And like I said, it just teaches you a good lesson, just... If you're going to put on any amount of money to try and secure it, someone else is probably going to put on even more. So I have to be willing to spend a lot in situations like that, which is something I often forget about because I never do it. But I will, mark my words, never be doing that again. And if I even attempt to do that, you should all shout at me and say, Quacks, you're retarded. You know it's going to end in sadness. You'll get depressed again and end up without a dragon, and you know, everyone will cry, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, it's important to learn from your mistakes. You know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, well, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, is what they say. I almost got that completely wrong way around. Don't mind me. I'm still getting angry at the thought of what has taken place. So, don't judge. We can actually attack this tower now. Not that it's going to do us any good, because, like, this is ridiculous. 70% chance. Are we going to miss any of these? I was going to say, if I missed that first shot, I just wasn't even going to continue. Because, like, the 60% chance, I missed, like, 4 in a row earlier today, and that really did, you know, it ruined my mood even further than everything else has. So, you know, it is what it is. Tickling him! I actually love the Clan Dragons movements so much when you... I was gonna say touch them, but again, that sounds sexual. This is like the whole little girl doll thing all over again. Ugh. Oh well, you know. Let's pretend like I don't say things that I don't mean sometimes, but... Anyway, for now, I'm probably going to end it there, and probably next time we'll be hatching the sandcastle, or if anything else comes up, we'll do that instead. But do let me know how you're going in the event and what your thoughts are. I know, so far, most people's thoughts on this event and the Dragon's Delight event are pretty negative, which is a pretty bad string of things to happen all in a row, but, you know, it is what it is. So for now, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.